Hi. Before I start my comments on the comments, I wanted to show you something real quick. See, yesterday when I did my video, I had showed you this little package of beads that I had bought. Well, I made a bracelet out of that. And also I showed you how I put them tattoos on and they were brown. And then this morning they were black. I don't know. And then Aria put this one on me and this one on me, so I have more tattoos. I'll have a whole full body tattoo by the time we're done. But I wanted to show you this. This is something I got a long time ago from Temu, and it's a bead beater, a bead beater, or something. And so I wanted to show you how we use this, because like this one, when I made this one, it went so quickly. I got this elastic cord. It's size 0.8. That's what its size is. If that means anything to you, it don't mean anything to me. Okay, now, oops, I got to put that out of the way here. Now I'm going to use these beads right here, I think. And I found that for this to fit around my wrist, on my farmer hand, oh, these are stones, these beads. I can tell when I pick them up. They're heavy, and I can feel that they're stone. Okay, what I need is 10 inches. My body, my wrist part of my body. So anyhow, and all we're going to do, see, there's like a little loop at the end there. Okay. Oh, don't tell me these are not going to fit in there. Do not even. Maybe this one won't. They won't fit in there? No, don't tell me that. But they will. Oh, I'll have to do this one the old-fashioned way, is to find that hole. I could use one of those bead reamers on there, I guess. But, oh, that'll take too long doing it this way. Let me see if these beads here will fit. Oh yeah, that one fits. And this one, well, pooey. I'm not going to have any luck with this. So, see, when you don't practice something, you don't practice what you preach. Darn it, I was hoping these would fit on there. Oh, now oops, I dropped them down. They fell in my shirt. The same shirt I was wearing yesterday, don't judge me. Okay, let me put these. Okay, never mind about these. Just never even mind. Just never even mind. Oh, but these ones for sure will work, because these are pony beads. Pony beads have a big hole. But these weren't pony beads, and they work just fine. But I guess some will work and some will not work. That one's broke. Throw that away. So anyhow, put that one back in there. Get these beads out of here. I gotta get enough. Beads. See, these kind of tattoos, a lot of people say, oh, I want to get a tattoo, and then 20 years later they say, oh, I wish I didn't get that tattoo. And so when I was working in the nursing home, well, I wasn't working in a nursing home, I was working in an assisted living facility, and there was a lot of tattooed ladies, because they tattooed even back in the day, and they were not happy with their tattoos anymore after they had a tattoo put on their shoulder, and then it was on their ankle. Well, it wasn't probably that serious, but I might be sort of but anyway, I'm just showing you how to do this here. See how you can just keep putting them beads on there? Just keep feeding them on there until they won't feed on there anymore. And if you have And this needle thing, I got that from Temu too, long time ago. So I don't know how much I give for it, but I couldn't have given much for it because I'm cheap. And so we just keep putting them on there until you can't fit any more on there. And then, when you can't fit any more on there, then through that little loop that I showed you on the end, then we put the elastic through there and then go and pull that whole shooting match right through, and they're on there. So now I'm going to put some more on there, depending. I guess I could measure these with a ruler until I got 10 inches. Oh, I don't want to put two colors together. No, I want them separate like this. I want them to be completely separated. And but I do want to get this one more bracelet made, and then I want to find some more beads. I know I have more beads somewhere, but if I don't, no problem, because I got some ordered from Temu. So, but they're not here yet. I wonder if an order will come in today. The mail should run pretty soon. There we go. And now I'm going to go put this through that end loop again. And then loop, pull that elastic through there. Like that. Okay, now let's see if that's long enough. I'm going to cut this off right here. I got enough that I can, if I got extra. So let me see if this goes from 7. Nope, it has to be a little bit longer to make it 10 inches to go around my wrist. Because I don't want it to be too tight, because if it's too tight, then it'll make me sad, and I don't want to be sad, and so I don't like being sad. My daughter-in-law's still in the hospital, but they're now trying to just get her blood pressure under her blood pressure to be behaving itself, because she's got misbehaving blood pressure. And so here I'm getting, oh, hi Kaya, are you back? What, you got a frying pan there? Kaya's back. Now let me see if I can get this on here. Wait a minute, let me see if I can get this in here. She used to couldn't come in here if I had the door shut, but guess what? She learned how to open the door. I could lock it, but I don't lock my door for nothing. Okay, now that almost looks like that's going to be too long, but let's measure. Well, honey. Uh-oh.
It's a booger.
7. Oh, yeah, now that's too much, so I got to take this much off. Did you already check the mail, Papa?
No, I just come to tell you I was going to walk out to the road, and I'll do that then.
And then you'll check the mail?
Yep.
Okay.
So you got you a tat.
Yeah, boy, I am all tattooed up. And you didn't get no tattoos?
Nobody offered me one.
Nobody offered you a tattoo?
Mm.
Oh, golly.
Where do you get them?
From that girl we call Aria.
Mm.
She might give you one. I don't know if it'd show up on your old dried up skin. Okay, I wonder if I got that tied tight. Nope, I don't. If you don't tie it right, it will not tie. You've got to get it into a square knot. If you don't have a square knot, see, it just unknots. So, left over right, and then right over left. No, 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 no. Okay, y'all, forget about that. All them beads are on the floor, and we're done. Because all my beads just fell off, and now they're in the floor. So we're just going to leave them in the floor. We're going to put this right here. We're going to put this beading tool in here. And we're going to take these and throw them out the window or somewhere, because they're all in the floor. But you got the gist, right? Okay. Put them over there. Okay, now we're going to get into our comments on the comments. And here I've already wasted 10 minutes of your day. Look, there's nothing written there. Okay, but there is stuff written here. Okay, so this here, 422, what is today? 429. Yeah, so this is started on 422. And this was on Monday, and this was, oh, these are the comments on the comments on the comments of the comments. Probably I don't need to do a comments on the comments of the comments, but I'm going to do it anyway this time. I might not do it next week, because the comments on the comments go like this. What I got under there? Oh, tape. We had Ann Brockman come. Oh, first of all, I had, at last count, I had 64 thumbs up and 468 views. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. Anne has been watching for a long time but never commented. She thinks commenting on the comments is a good thing. She wants me to continue being me. And then Cordula Price, she said she is now making dolls and she loves them. And she is making dolls. She has made already a bunch, probably a half a dozen. I'm telling you, the people that are making the dolls are amazing me. Okay, Teresa Stang, she'll be singing Hunka Hunka Burnin' Love all day long. And she said yes to the brown socks. I need to get brown socks. Yeah, I called Papa Hunka Burnin' Love, and so I think that was an Elvis thing. I don't know. Okay, then Jaxie Ray said she received her doll. The doll is getting plenty of love. Her 3-year-old granddaughter was over and played with her almost the entire day. Oh, that is amazing. Isn't that amazing? That's fun. Now be careful with the little ones though, because of the buttons, you know, make sure they don't like swallow the buttons. They don't digest well. And then Orb66 Karen, she thanked me for all the call outs for her. She thinks I am the sunshine on a cloudy day. Thank you, Karen. And Lala Gamma, she is always she always has those quotes we like, and she wished me a happy Earth Day. And the environment is where we all meet, where we all a mutual interest. It is the one thing we all share. Ladybird Johnson said that. And Confucius, oh, because I asked about Confucius, who the heck is Confucius? I said something like that. And she says, Confucius was a Chinese philosopher of the spring and autumn period who is considered the paragon of Chinese sages. His teachings remain influential across East Asia today. I look like I'm sitting in the dark. Doesn't it look like that? Oh, that's better if I turn that light off. Okay, now Ethel Lewis, she says, I bring light and joy. We need more of that. That's what she said. And then Karen, again, Karen put another. Sometimes some people put more than one comment. That's amazing. Karen in London, Orb66, she said, whenever I read her Orb66, oh, this is some smudge from the tattoo stuff. Okay, good thing it's on the other side of my face. Oh, wait a minute. She wants to keep on being my beautiful self. That's what she said. See how these people, I told you these is like love notes. I gotta see if I can get that, I have these sanitizing antiseptic wipes. Nope. That's that ink from the tattoo. Dang it. It's going to be on my, it's going to be there for a long time. Okay. Now, Cordula Price, she loved the reading. Happy Ray of Sunshine. Yay! I don't hear from her as much as I used to because she's been a very busy girl. And she thinks I'm all gussied up, and she said I was a beautiful friend. Thank you. I think I must have put, I don't know. Janice Glines, also looked up Confucius and she said he was smart. She had always thought he was a poet. And then Cordula, again, she sent flower emojis, a bunch of them. And it's like she gave me a whole bouquet of flowers. Laura Vasquez, she said she was looking forward to this video to see how Papa and I are getting along. I guess it could also be a recap of the week. And yes, it is like a recap of the week. And Papa and I are getting along really, really good. And so far he hasn't offered to divorce me or anything. So I'm pretty lucky there. And then Mary Hypes lives just in here, well, not in walking distance, but she lives real close to me in the same county. And she loves my work. She tells me to keep on singing. Excuse me. I like to sing. And then Karen in London, again, she said she wonders if my children do any crafting. And my children do. Jennifer, she makes candles right now. And she has tried a few different things, but she got into the making of the candles right now. And she's doing well with that. My son Skeeter over in Arizona, they make soap. They like to make soap, like with essential oils and stuff in it, that kind of thing. And Billy, he likes to, like right now he's working on some models. It's not model vehicles. It's like he's making an entire game. It would be like a chess game, but each one of the pieces are separate and you got to model them, put them together. And although it's not chess, it's something else. And that's what he's doing right now. But he likes to paint. He likes to draw. He likes all of that kind of thing. And so, yeah, I do have some. And then my daughter-in-law, she's the crocheter. She likes to crochet. Okay, Petito, she likes the comments on the comments. She remembers the doily dolls. Her grandmother used to make them for the bathroom tissue and kept them displayed on the shelf. And I also remember my mother would make the bed pillows, like there's the little throw pillows for the bed. I gotta keep my face turned this way so you can't see that. Oh well. They were like, she'd use like, I guess she used like a part of a Barbie doll, or maybe you could buy a half a doll from the craft department, and then you would crochet the dress and then make it into a throw pillow for the bed. Yes. Fantastic idea is what Karen Ann said. And Frida Tigran gave me hearts. And Adele said she wants me to send her an invoice. Adele, I haven't sent you the invoice yet because I'm just as lazy as the day is long sometimes. But I will get I will get it sent. Okay, Valerie Smith. She thinks I attract. See, Adele, what I have to do is I got to close up the package. I've got to go to the pirate ship, and I got to measure and weigh the package, and then they will tell me the price, and then I'll let you the price. So see, since it's a little bit of work, it puts me into the lazy mode, but I'll get it to you. Okay, Valerie Smith. She thinks I attract what I put out. She also just learned that castor oil will remove age spots. She likes the comments on the comments. Well, she told me about the castor oil. And I meant to look that up, but so far I haven't looked it up, but I do need to. And then Tammy Frazier asked me, what is my serger? What brand? And it's a white. White Superlock 2000 is what the brand of this serger is. And if I have anything to say about it, it was a gift to me from... what's her name? Linda Hill? Oh, gosh, don't make me be embarrassed. Linda Hill. And Grace. Okay. Now, Tamara Wise said she thinks I'm golden. She's a doll collector and artsy herself. And I want my skate says she thinks Papa made me look spiffy. That's my goal is to look spiffy. And And then Tamara come back. Thank you for coming back. No, I do not have videos up for paying. Oh, she asked me if I have any videos are up for just for paying members. And no, I don't. And actually in my join thing, I said that I was going to make some private movies just for private videos just for the paying members. And then when I think about it, I can't do it. I just like this is only for the chosen few. I can't do that. It just for some reason I thought I was going to do that at the beginning. But so all that I do extras for the chosen members is I pick one here and there and I send a happy mail. That's all I've been able to do so far. And so, but I thank everybody that is been joined, and I've got quite a few that have joined, and they pay into my they donate like $1 up from or from $2 to $5. I don't remember. I have to look again, and that money that I absorb earn from them is what I can use to be able to send out these happy mails, because the postage is just ridiculous, and so that helps with that. And so that's pretty much what my join members are doing, is donating to me, which I kind of I really appreciate it. I do have to say, Papa and I do well. We're well set on income. I mean, we each have a Social Security income. It doesn't give us enough to save up for a yacht, but it pays our bills and then gives me a little extra. And and then Lily Flora. Lily Florida gave me a whole bunch of beautiful hearts. And then we're on to Name My Chicken. Oops, here's my chicken. Oh, now she's embarrassed. She doesn't want to show her face. Well, you're showing your butt. Okay, she says, okay. There she is. She needs a name. So my next video was Name My Chicken. And so Cloudy Sky. Oh, okay, so I had 329 views and 49 thumbs up. So that was amazing. Cloudy Sky from Canada is a new subscriber, and she likes repurposing and inexpensive crafts. That is the way to go, yes. And then Orbs Karen from over there in London, she suggests naming the chicken Serafina, which I've got all the names right here. Okay, Serafina. That's a good name. Donna Hoskins, she thinks Beatrice is a good name. Wait a minute, or is Donna Hoskins? No, that is her name, Beatrice. She is making paperless paper dolls. Now Frida T. Gwen thinks Hilda would be a good name. Janice thinks that Mimi would be a good name. And then she suggested a chicken channel. So I went to over to that channel that is all about these kind of chickens, and they sing and everything. And that channel has got over 500,000 subscribers just for the chicken. So you know how. Yeah, she's beautiful. Cordula sent me a heart. I want to skate. Not an affiliate, not an enabler. Oh, maybe she asked me if I was an affiliate. Because then what I wrote down... No, I'm not an affiliate for nothing. I am an enabler, though. And then Linda from the UK, she gives me a lot of hearts. She gave me a lot of hearts. Lala says, today's quote by William Shakespeare, "Now I believe there are unicorns." Oh, yes. William Shakespeare did say that. Now I believe there are unicorns. And she thinks I should name the chicken Unicorn. Crafty Girl 17, and she's up there in Canada, she suggests Florence or Flo for short. And she loves diamond paintings. And then Kama's Creations. And she says, lovely old Chuck Aussie. Oh, chook is, she said this is a lovely old chook. A chook is Aussie for chicken, she says. And she says, she suggests naming her Flossie. And Valerie Smith suggested Gladys or Sue Ann. She can imagine her hanging her clothes on the line and gossiping over the fence. Yeah, I think so. Mandy Jane, she thinks Martha. Martha came to her mind. Lily Flores sent me a bunch of hearts, and Sassy Granny sent me hearts, and Cordula sent me some more hearts. And user, amen. I have somebody it just says user and then a big number, and she's left a couple of messages, but it's no more a couple of comments, but no name really, so except user. So she said amen and amen. And then Di suggested Felicity for the chicken, and Heather Nolan suggested Barb. She said everything, she names everything Barb lately. Ethel Lewis says I inspire her, and Susan H., she bought the book I showed yesterday. Oh, maybe that was my Jesus Calling book. Okay, now what I'm going to do, those are the suggestions I have for my chicken names. So I'm going to cut out all these names. I'm just going to cut them apart because, see, I wrote them all down on this envelope. And so then I'm just going to cut. There's Serafina, there's Hilda, there's Mimi, there's Henrietta, there's Unicorn, there's Florence, or Flo for short, Flossie, Gladys, Sue Ann, Martha, Felicity, Barb, Goosey Lucy, Gloria, and Gladys. 2 people said Gladys, so that's why Gladys is getting 2 chances in here. So, and I'm just going to leave. Oh, good, I have somebody to pull a name. Just in time, Papa. Hang on a second. No packages? Dang it. No packages from the whatchamacallits. Here, let me see what you have. This garbage. Oh, they're my current. Yeah, I don't need that. I would just order something. I only order from Temu now. Okay, but hang on a minute so you can pick up one of these. Just a second. Yeah, don't leave me yet. Don't leave me. Please don't leave me. Oh, God.
You don't get that lucky.
Oh, okay. And so I'm getting all of these folded so you can't read the names and pick out your favorite name. We got to name the chicken. That one. Oh, no, I just killed her. There, what does it say on her foot? Okay, made in China. Of course. Of course. Oh, that was just a piece of trash. Okay, just a minute. We're getting there, guys.
No hurry.
Okay, Papa said no hurry. And okay, let me just put these all in this. I'll put my teeth right there. Put these all in here. You shake them. What?
Is that one right there?
Where?
Oh no, that's a zipper.
That's all. Yeah, that's my zipper. I'm gonna get you some new glasses. Okay, now you have to reach over here where we can see it in the.
Okay, and I'm going to close my eyes.
Okay, close your eyes and just. There you go, and put one piece of paper out there. And. Okay, looks like you got one. Okay. This is her name. Let's see what it is. Her name is Unicorn. Hi, Unicorn. There was some good names for you, but your name is Unicorn. Okay, so... Yep, she's happy with Unicorn. Thank you, Papa.
You're welcome.
All right, now...
I'll be out there if you need me.
Okay. I'll ring you up if I need you. Okay, the next video was called Fix My Flatbacks. I had 33 thumbs up and 269 views. And that's where I was putting the little doohickeys on my flatbacks. Well, I don't know where I put them. They're here somewhere. And Icky Chick says she thinks I have a imagination with my dollies, which I do. And I'm getting more. I'm getting more suggestions too for the dollies. And so Ethel screamed when I screamed. She says, "We love you, Lizzie." Gail AC said she has a ceramic magnetic pin holder shaped like a paw, because I was talking about my magnetic pin holder, and she has one shaped like a paw, which she would because she's got her little doggies that she just loves her doggies. Melissa Horsley gave me 3 hearts, or she gave me a bunch of hearts. And Lala says, magic is believing in yourself. It can do that. You can make anything. If you do that, you can make anything happen. And she said that the Dollar Tree has little tubes of E6000. That's good to know, because the big one, I don't use it fast enough. I don't use enough of it to that it doesn't get all hard at the end. Okay, so that was good advice. And Fenger 53, she thinks I look beautiful. I don't know. Some of you need some glasses. Okay, Valerie Smith said, is trying to organize cold. Oh, she is trying organic cold pressed castor oil on her face. I haven't looked that up yet. I want to circle that so I know to go back to do that. Check that out. And she says it gets rid of age spots. Or maybe some failed tattooing. Oh, and she's one that also said Gloria for the chicken. And Goosey Lucy for the chicken was said by I Want My Skates. And Colette Corbell, she put in Gladys for the chicken. And oh, and then Karen over there in London, she asked me about what kind of stuffing I used and what are the socks. The socks I get on Temu, they're a very inexpensive, it's some kind of a nylon polyester, but it's thin. And I get them on Temu, and you get like 30 pair for a small price. And they're not much heavier than, remember the old, we were all wearing those knee-high nylons there for a while. They're like that. And so, and my stuffing I have out of an old pillow that I'm using, but you can buy the polyfill. There's different kinds of stuffing that you can buy the bag, and it's not usually very much money either, and a little bit goes a long way. And Sassy Granny gave me a heart, and Miss Allie Kay said the plastic masks are called sheet masks. Oh, because we were talking about the where you can put a mask of some kind on your face, and it's supposed to make you all kind of young. But the one that I was talking about, when I watched somebody, was a whole piece of plastic, and then had a hole for the nose and the eyes and the mouth, and she put it on her face and just left it there through her whole video. And that's what Miss Allie Kay said. They're called sheet masks. So see, I get my questions answered. Okay, and then, my first Temu haul was on Wednesday. I had 579 views and 79 thumbs up. I see that a lot of people like to watch the Temu hauls. You will get to see some of them from me, but not as many as you see from some people. Some people put in an order every day. They get orders and orders and orders. They get so much. I don't know what they do with all of their stuff. And I mostly just buy stuff I could use. But I'm going to show you. When I do get a Temu haul, I'm showing you what I got. I want people to see. Okay. Now, Kathy Lake wants to see the wine cork dolls. I planned to do them this past week, but I can't find my wine corks. They're in there, and they're in a real pretty box. I know what kind of box they are in. But after Billy and Bianca moved in, a lot of things got changed around, and I haven't found everything. But I will find them wine corks and get to them. And then Valerie Smith, she likes the doll head beads. And those I haven't used yet either, but because I'm gonna use them doll head beads on the with the wine corks. And Sheila is looking forward to the chickens. Those were my 2-patch chickens, and I did those. And Susan loves the doll heads as well. I want my skate. She reminded me of my bunny to hold my glasses. And I do have my bunny back there now, and she is holding my glasses. So thank you for the reminder, my friend. And and then she said also that there used to be what we were using as slat bracelets, which I think they still make those things, but you can put one of them pin cushions on the slat bracelet, and that makes sense too. Okay, which I took my pin cushion for the wrist and I just cut the string and made it longer. I cut it and put a loop at the end of the one string so it made it longer so I can wear it. And then Karen Ann said she was Temu shopping while I was running my mouth. And Cordula loved the haul. And Jackie Newton, she shops Temu for diamond paintings and for cross stitch. And Cheryl Wampole, she loved the haul for art and craft projects. And Karen over there in London, she's going to buy teddy buttons. And she suggests I put my glasses on a string. I should, from the ceiling. And Crafty Girl 17, she goes, the Temu hauls are just like Christmas. They are. Because you got to wait for like 2 weeks to get the stuff. And by the time you get it, you done forgot what you ordered. And so it is like Christmas. And Bevy B said, my hair looks great. And Fenger53, she says, oh my, she saw a boy choke on a grape in the Pizza Hut. Oh, and that's Ilona. And that is, I had that little thing that cuts your grapes, but then I went to go cut grapes and it wouldn't cut them because the leather, not the leather, but the peel on the grape was too heavy. So I don't know if it was this the type of grapes. I also have some tomatoes that I want to try the tomato in that cutter too to see how them work. Okay, Lily Flora gave me a bunch of hearts. Linda gave me a heart from the UK. And there was this long name, Quillerton. She says Coolio. And Ethel said she now wants to go shop. Lisa Jane, she enjoyed the haul and the company. She liked the singing. Okay, then the next video was the 2-patch chicken. Oh, so that's when I did the 2-patch chicken. And Lisa Jane, she loved the chickens and the dolls. She thinks I'm the sunshine on a cloudy day. Thank you. You guys are nice. That's why I say these are like love letters. Love letters from my friends. And Rosie's Crafty Shack, she loved the chickens and the stories. Loretta Costa said she's going to make a chicken. Tracy Turner, she liked the chickens and the addition of the braid on the dolls. And she's making dolls too, Teresa Turner. And Sheila says she thinks the chickens are great. Jackie Ray says she craved beef jerky, her last 2 kids, and almost... Oh, we were talking about cravings when you're pregnant, and she craved beef jerky, and she's almost finished with her doll, so that's another doll being in the process. And Ethel Lewis, she's going to make some chickens. Cynthia McCoy said her cat goes crazy for catnip, and she loves the chicken. And Orb66 Karen loves a chicken. Keep selling dollies. I can keep shopping at Temu. Oh, so I can keep shopping at Temu. Yeah, then I can do more Temu hauls. Every time I see her name, Orb66, I look around to see if I see any ghost orbs. Because I've heard of people seeing orbs flying around, and but I haven't never seen any, and I want to see some and then figure out who they are. And Melissa Horsley, she had her first child at age 43, and she craved onions, jalapenos, and hot sauce on everything. Holy smokes. I wonder, Melissa, did you have heartburn with that? Okay, Sharon Frampton. She said it's a cute idea. Cordula likes the chicken. And there's that user one again. User. And she says, so glad I found you. And Tamara Wise, she understands. Oh, she understands my pain. I must have been talking about my Tommy Sue. She lost a husband and a baby daughter. And hugs for you, Tamara or Tamara. It is sad and it is hard. Valerie Smith. Oh, she talked about the castor oil again on the age spots. Melissa Horsley. She loves my rambling. Oh, thank you. And Beth Dero, she loves the chicken. Sassy Grammy gave me a heart, and Lily Flora gave me hearts, and Cordula. Oh, she said that stitch I was doing, because I couldn't think of what the name of it was at the time. She said it was a back stitch. And that is what it was, back stitch. I couldn't think of the word. Kathy Lake says she loves the chickens. And she asked about if the clothing at Temu run true to size. And yes, in my experience, they are very true to size. I always buy bigger than what I like, bigger than what I could wear. I could wear a smaller size, but I don't like anything that's tight. This shirt here, it's a 5X. And I could probably easily wear a 4X or even maybe a 3. But I like my things big. I like my blouses to be long so they cover up all that excess rollage. Them cinnamon buns, they show up somewhere. Okay, now who was that? Okay, and then Lala Gamma. Oh, I was asking if you've sewed something, if you got finished sewing, is it been sewed or has it been sewn? And she looked it up and she goes, sewed, S-E-W-E-D, is the past tense of sew. So maybe sewn isn't even a word. I don't know. And then air conditioner, Gail AC, she says, yuck on the matches. She craved sauerkraut pizza when she was pregnant. Sauerkraut pizza. You know, when I think about that, I think that might be good. Sauerkraut pizza. Catherine McLaughlin. Her sister-in-law used to eat matches too. She did the same thing. When she was pregnant, Catherine ate bags of oranges, and now she cannot stand even the smell of them. Lisa Jane, she says, thanks for the reading. She thinks me and Papa are the greatest couple in the world. I mean, we could be the king and queen of our senior prom. I did a senior prom once but we were not called that. Okay, Linda from the UK, she gave me a bunch of hearts. Calico Kate, we were talking about the colors of the birds. Why are the males so handsome? I mean, so beautiful, and the girls are so plain. And she said the males are colorful to attract the ladies, and the ladies are plain to protect the babies. That does make sense. That does. And Kathleen Cross says, the sulfur eating was my body telling me it was needed. And she asked, did I tell the doctor? And I'm, no, I did not tell the doctor. I'd be too embarrassed to tell the doctor that I was eating burnt matches. Okay, and so my next video was another Temu haul, and I had 488 views and 80 thumbs up. And which the views, it actually shows the actual amount of people who watched. Doesn't mean they watched it all the way through. But and a lot of people will just watch videos and they don't do the thumbs up or the comments and stuff, because I know I've done a lot myself. And so, but 80 thumbs up, it's a lot of thumbs up. Okay, Gamma says, time itself is created through deeds of true kindness, evermore. Okay. Some people, I can't read what I'm writing. Time itself is created through deeds of true kindness. And then she says that my videos are like getting a little hug. And then plans and procrastination, she said her favorite dress was the orange one. And I found from reading the videos, reading the comments, that most of you all liked the orange one the best. Pat Toodle, she loved the fashion show. She is happy to be one of my subscribers. Possum Patty said she loved the fashion show, now is going to order dresses for herself. Cordula Price, she loved the dresses. Rosie's Crafty said, thanks for the reading and loved the fashion show. And Nomadia Van, she said, keep looking for the corks. Love the dolls. And yeah, I need to keep looking for the corks. Lily Flora, I'll go looking for the the corks. When I get done here, I'm going to go look for them again. Lily Flora, she said her favorite is the orange one. Crystal Chapin loved the dresses, very bohemian. Jaxie Ray, and she loved the show and the grands, and hi to Papa. Kamar's Creation loved the dresses. Orange one was her favorite. And Sue Lyles, she sent me hugs. And Cordula Price, she loved the dresses. And Susan Eaton thinks I'm a sweetheart. And Susan H., she said Kaya is a doll. And she is. Valerie Smith said, love the dresses. What is the fabric? And she remembers the pom-poms on the shoes. Yep, we were talking about the pom-poms, how we used to do on our shoes back when I was in like middle school. I think we put pom-poms on our shoes. And the fabric is 100% cotton, but it's a very lightweight cotton, and it's a very loose weave cotton. And so I like it for crafting. I don't know if I would like it for sewing a dress. Okay, and then Miss Scotton, she also loves the orange one. Susan Eaton likes the try-on. Orange one is her favorite. Fiona Morrissey, she said, I'm like a big warm hug. And Babacar, the dress, says the dresses are pretty. I may not be pronouncing names correctly, but I'm doing the best I know how. And Karen from London, Orbs66, she's loving the dresses and the Jesus Calling. She feels my videos make a difference. And that would be awesome if they do. That would be so awesome if they make a difference, which is a good difference. Okay. And Jeannie Blender, she likes the dresses. And Josie's Place, she likes the dresses. And Linda again from UK. Linda in UK, she spells her name Lynda. I like that spelling. From the UK. She gave me a bunch of hearts. And Beth Dero, she loves the dresses. Kathy Pruzak, a bunch of hearts. Dora Kamara, she said marvelous. Laura Acosta loved the dresses, and she questioned if I got the buttons. And yes, I have the buttons, and I love the buttons. Thank you so much again for those buttons, Loretta. Lily Flora gave me a bouquet of hearts. And Millie Vega loves the dresses. Sassy Granny, are they called muumuus on the Temu store? No, I do not believe they called them muumuus. I think they just called it, I think you would put in lounge dresses or loungewear dresses, and you would get to them. I don't think they call them muumuus. I think that was back in our day. Carrie Leonard, she loves the dresses. Carrie, thank you for watching, and thank you. Carrie is my friend all the way up there in Canada. Kathy Croha, she says beautiful. Sassy Granny says, what kind of fabric? They are a polyester blend, but it's a nice fabric though. It's a polyester. I mean, this shirt is the same thing. I think a lot of their clothes are this, but this shirt here has already been washed like so many times, and it washes so nice. And when it comes out of the dryer, there's not one bit of wrinkle in it. I like that. And so now, and then, okay, then the next video was about Loretta's buttons. So the buttons got here the day after she asked about the buttons. And I had 51 views, thumbs up, and 287 views. Lynn Hill says, thank you to Loretta. Ethel Lewis says, lovely buttons and postcard. Karen from over there in London, she says, Loretta is so kind to send them buttons. Valerie Smith loves the buttons. The big eye buttons remind her of the aliens from Mars. And Miss Allie Kay says, thank you to Loretta. And Cordula, she loves the dress and buttons. Joan 000 says, I make her laugh and she liked the blue dress. Sassy Grana gave me a heart. Linda from UK gave me a heart. Lala Gamma says, yes, we still have the jar. Oh, she asked me if I still have, she had made me a jar and she had put writing on the jar that says, Scrap and Lizzie's purple buttons. And yes, I still have that jar. And Lynn Hill, it's Lynn Hill is where I got this. Lynn Hill. I didn't have the name right. She's the one that sent me the serger. And she loves the buttons, and she sends a big thank you to Loretta. And then, okay, my next video had 54 likes and then 333 views, and that was the treasures that my daughter got from the estate sale. Valerie said that was an Afghan stitch, and she hadn't seen the spiral before. Rosie's Crafty Shack said, wowzers. Ethel Lewis says praying, because I had mentioned that our family was going through some illness here. Janet Nash said she loved the yarn. Cordula loved the fabric. And Lala says, a day without a friend is like a pot without a single drop of honey. Who do you think that quote comes from? Can you guess it? Have you guessed it? Do you say it? That's right. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh said that. And she said that the square piece is a waffle stitch. Okay, so we've got an Afghan stitch or a waffle stitch. And Ethel Lewis said the fabric is like Christmas in April. It is Christmas in April. Kathy Letness said the square piece looks like Tunisian crochet. Now, as I was getting all of these suggestions as to what it was, I think I put it all together. And I believe it is Tunisian crochet, and I believe it is called the Afghan stitch. And what was the other one that was said? It was Afghan stitch or a waffle stitch. I think it's that Afghan stitch. And then Kama's creation, she also said Tunisian crochet, and there is an Afghan stitch in the Tunisian crochet. And Fenger 53, she said, great find, Jennifer. Lily Flora says, lovely goodies. And Lisa Jane is sending lots of love and prayers. Petito says, that big piece looks like a corner to corner. The other one is two-tone spiral stitch. And yep, I think that big one is a corner to corner. You start at one corner of the blanket and you end up at the other corner. So you have a perfect square when you're done. And then Tamara Wise, I wrote see print out because I printed out her comment. Why did I print it? I have printed it for a reason. That is a wonderful find. This stuff is in good hands with you. You are a kind woman to respect and honor these left behind items someone owned and created. And that is so, you feel it. You can almost feel it when you get something that's from an estate sale and you know that somebody lovingly started, somebody lovingly purchased these things, and it just like you can almost feel that history coming through. And she says, I watched a video from 4 weeks ago when you got a book from Laurel. It was so gorgeous. Can you get me in contact with her? I would pay her for a book like that. I have so much art supply, but cannot get myself to do anything. How do you feel about making a book like that with us? Yes, please. So now you know. Your videos run on my TV all night long. Your voice helps calm my anxiety, and I know you would understand me if I could talk to you about my life. You are such an enrichment to my life. Sending you heaps of hugs and love, Tamara. Wasn't that nice? So I'll have to see what I can do see if I can get her in contact with Laurel. And then maybe that is something we could do a video on, making that kind of a little book and do it together. Now, that was this. Now where was I?
I don't know.
Oh. Kathy Lake, Lily Flora, Lisa Jane, Petito, Tamara. Oh, and then Miss Scotland says, sending healing prayers. Linda from UK sends lots of love. And then, Creative Trish, she said, score. She thinks the pillow cover was made with a long crochet hook called the blanket stitch. She made one 100 years ago. And so, yep, the long hook would be that Tunisian thing. And poor Cumaful, she said the stitch is an Afghan stitch made with a Afghan hook, which I think that Afghan hook would be the Tunisian, I do believe. All right. And F for me is the spiral is available if you Google. One blogger said it is the easiest stitch ever. So I'm definitely going to Google that. Cordula says she thinks those patterns are for knitting, the paper patterns, and that could be. And, yeah, and I bet one of them is for knitting. No, that's crocheted, that corner to corner. Okay, and Mary Wilkes said corner to corner too. Laura Vasquez says she asked me if she could send yarn, and I told her no thank you, because I have got plenty of yarn, and since my storage has shrunk, I don't have as much storage space, I said no thank you. So she'll find somebody else to send that to. And then Karen, Karen from London, she says great bargains and prayers for family. Sharon Tamilia she said that's a Tunisian stitch, and Mary Wilkes says it's an Afghan stitch. And so, and then I had another Temu haul. Then yesterday I did that other one. And that one, so that's my last one. So we're almost to an hour. So I'll rush. I'm rushing. This is how I rush. Okay. Karen from London, she suggests an angel or a fairy dolly. That was the suggestions I've had for my dollies, that I could make an angel or a fairy, and that would be good. Lottie Faith is I've met her. We had a retreat. A friend, subscriber friend, got together. Her name is Joy. She got together a retreat. She lives in Alabama, but she came down here. We got together a retreat, and we had, I think, 6 ladies at the retreat. And Lottie Faith was there, and she was my bunkie. She was my bunkmate, because we stayed, I think, like 4 days, and I just love her. And one of her favorites in the Temu haul was the soda pop opener, and that it works so nice. You just put it out of that pop thing and pop it up, and you don't have to use your fingernails. And I don't want to break this manicure. I did order some fake nails, so I'm gonna glue them on when I get them. We'll see how long they last. Lala Gamma, she was at that retreat too. She likes the Sisters key ring. And Cheryl Wampole She loves my cat already then. And Karen loves the Crocs. Cordula says hi from Arkansas. And Karen also says Timu is great therapy. That's true. And JKJ Haney, she says hi from down the street. JKJ Haney from down the street. It's my daughter. She lives next door. Well, she don't live next door, but she's going to live next door as soon as she gets her house built. And Valerie Smith said she's got a cat that could be Petunia's sister, and her cat also found her. So the same way we got Petunia, she got her cat, and she said they could be sisters. Ethel Lewis says hi to Lizzie and Papa. Miss Scotland says she is glad there is no Timu in England. She would be so tempted. And Linda, she says lots of love from the UK. Cheryl Wampo says hi from Texas. And she says, what is Papa wearing? Papa wears a reflecting vest, and he wears it most of the time because he walks back and forth to the road. And he walks a little while in the road for every day, many times a day. And so he wears the reflective vest so that people see him. We don't want nobody running over him. That would make a mess in the road. But actually there is some people that live up on the next street from us, and they have stopped, and he's got a business, I guess, and he has stopped to talk to Papa when they're walking, and he has given him 2 of those vests, and so tells him, be sure and wear your vests out here. And so that is really nice too. And then Beth DeRoe says, she wants to do crafts with me. Beth comes over and she hangs with me. She's going to be here with me on the first week of June. Yeah, first week of June she's going to come. She might spend a weekend with me. I'm not sure, but that is good. And what else would we name this? I loved all those names. I'm keeping them names. I love these names. All of them are perfect names. And so I'm keeping these names because when I think about a name, because my serger's name is Grace and my sewing machine's name is Glory. There was a movie I watched, Grace and Glory. But I don't have a name for my little sewing machine over there. And so I'm going to pick a name out of these names because I love these names. These names are so perfect. And so I'm going to keep that. So when I need to name something, I will know what to name. And let's see what Jesus is calling us about today. He calls us every day. Every day he calls us. And so today is the 29th of April. Wait a minute, I didn't put my bookmark in there. May, April. No, why did I not put my bookmark in there yesterday? The 29th of April. 29th. Where is my bookmark? Okay, here we are on the 29th of April. Yes. Let me teach you thankfulness. Begin by acknowledging that everything, all your possessions, and all that you are belong to me. The dawning of each new day is a gift from me, not to be taken for granted. The earth is vibrantly alive with my blessings, giving vivid testimony to my presence. If you slow down your pace of life, you can find me anywhere. Some of my most precious children have been laid aside in sick beds or shut away in prisons. Others have voluntarily learned the discipline of spending time alone with me. The secret of being thankful is learning to see everything from my perspective. My world is your classroom. My world is a lamp unto your feet and a light unto your path. Laid aside that one part I don't quite get that. It says some of my most precious children have been laid aside in sick beds or shut away in prisons. Others have voluntarily learned the discipline of spending time alone with me. Okay, that kind of confuses me a little bit. because I feel like, no, that one is just a little bit confusing. Just a little bit. Okay, so that was his message today as he called us up on the phone. So I thank you all for watching. I know this has went over an hour. But I love you so much. You guys are just amazing. You amaze me. Just I have all of you telling me that I'm amazing, but I say to you that you are amazing. You fill my heart. You fill my heart. You really do. And so ask God to watch over you, keep you safe and secure, keep you happy, humble, healthy, all the good things in life that you deserve. And I will see you tomorrow on another video. Unless I get a Temu haul later today, then I'll make another, because I always got to open them right away. Okay, God bless you, and see you later, alligator. God bless.